boys and girls. It's Miss Reynolds with Board, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today's book is The Weekend Kid, written by Denise Devereaux and illustrated by Luca Bilboa. Miss Reynolds's class buzzed with excitement on Friday afternoon as the students began packing up for the weekend. "Hey Blake, let's play ball at my house tomorrow. My dad just bought a new basketball hoop and I can't wait to play one-on-one with you," Jeff called out. "Not this weekend," replied Blake. "It's my weekend with my mom." "Me too," called Sarah. "I'm with my dad this week," added Carlos. Just then, echoes could be heard all throughout the classroom. "Me too," said Monique. "Me too," whispered Derek. "Me too," grumbled Yang. "Me too," exclaimed Maria. "Wow," sighed Marlon. "I guess you guys are weekend kids too." "Huh?" said Zachary. "What's a weekend kid?" asked Erin. Then Derek said, "I'm the weekend kid?" "The kid in the middle," Monique declared. "One weekend with Mom, one weekend with Dad," chimed Maria and Carlos at the same time. "I sit on the stoop every other Friday with my backpack, waiting for my dad to pick me up," added Derek. "That can't be easy," said Erin. "It's not," Marlon answered. "I'm always going between my two worlds, one door for my mom and one door for my dad. Sometimes I feel like a tossed salad, all mixed up, because I didn't get to choose the ingredients," complained Sarah. "Well, I guess you can call me a regular garden salad," Blake laughed. "I'm green with splashes of tomato red because I blend really well into both my mom and my dad's world." "There are times when one world feels more comfortable than the other," Yang moaned. "My things don't even feel like mine, and my dad has a new family. It's like my fortress has been invaded. There's no quiet time, and you're always sharing," he continued. "At least you get a break. My mom and dad nag me about my chores all the time," Jeff complained. Everyone laughed. Maria said, "I've got a princess room at my dad's house." "Well, I've got a pillow and a bed," added Carlos. "Does anyone feel guilty for having a good time with one parent over the other?" Marlon asked. "Sure," the others all replied at once. "Sure." Sarah quickly stated, "It's not easy. My life is split into two worlds, one and one world too. Sometimes I really feel out of place." "I know what you mean," said Yang. "I'm like a yo-yo. It seems as if everyone has had time to adjust, and I keep going up and down and up and down as I start over every other weekend." Sarah said, "At times, Fridays feel like heavy weights that I can't lift, especially when they're arguing. I wonder why they can't get along. My life is one big roller coaster ride." "I Smiling, Blake stood up and said, "You know what? My dad and mom told me a long time ago that their love for me would never change. From that day, I stopped trying to fix things. And guess what? You don't have to choose sides, even if your world is split in two. Yes, I am a weekend kid. So I've decided to look at my life as one big journey because I get to travel and explore each world as I make my wonderful new memories, just like a yo-yo and a roller coaster ride. And guys, I choose to be the salad that filled with flavors that everyone can enjoy." A huge smile filled Sarah's face. "I never thought about it that way," she said. "Me either," chimed the others. Just then, the bell rang and class was dismissed. "Well, off to my new adventure," Monique hooted. The other kids laughed, agreed to talk more on Monday, and said, "Have a great weekend," as they headed out the door. "See you soon. Read a book. It's the key to learning. It takes you on a lifelong journey," says their teacher. Miss Reynolds' eyes filled with tears. She learned so much from her students today. She packed her bags and headed out the door as well. It was her weekend with her with her daughter Jade. As a weekend parent, she planned to show her weekend kid how much she and her dad loved her, even though they had new lives separate from each other. She was made from love. The end, boys and girls, of The Weekend Kid. Boys and girls, I chose this story because my daughter, for a long time, was a weekend kid. She loved it because she got two of everything, one at her dad's house and one at my house. And like the child in the story, I always told her, no matter how it turned out, she was made from love. So guess what? She made this beautiful love picture for me not too long ago. In the sand, she drew it and she photographed it and everything and gave it to me as a gift. So I wanted to share this with you, that no matter what your situation, where you live, who you live with, who your parents are, where they are, none of that matters as long as you know you are a lovey. That is why if your friends are if your parents are friends with me on my Instagram, Bored with Miss Reynolds, I always end all of my posts with a message to my lovies, Lovies, which are you guys telling you how much you are loved and the reason why I read the book, like I do at the end of all my stories. So, boys and girls, it's the weekend. This is my weekend shirt. And I read a book about a weekend kid. So, forget about all of that. Go out there and enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's Miss Reynolds with Bored. Better off reading every day. And if you didn't already figure it out, I love weekends. Especially when I finally figured out that, wait, it's Saturday? No, it's actually Sunday. Bye.